Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel for another edition of Dinosaur Weekly. And one small change to the build. We're gonna rock 3 Scraptor this time. We're gonna see if we're going to miss terraforming with this build. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I changed. Replaced one terraforming for one more Scraptor. Let's see how that'll affect my chances in getting to the Scraptor Lost World quote-unquote combo. And it worked so well last time. I'm actually, by this point, I'm on the fence if 3 Pancratops is like just straight up overkill. But this guy is just so good, whether you go first or go second, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Yeah, we're still gonna rock the 45 card build. It's been going pretty goddamn well for me, off cam. So yeah, let's just jump into these duels. Lost a Darrow, and I'm going second. And by the time you're seeing this video, the new selection pack is highly likely out. We have the Gonpi archetype, which is synchro spacefish, as I like to call them. And then the other stuff there is like new support for Naturia, which is something that a lot of rogue players are surprisingly looking forward to. And then the other stuff is the new Ice Jade support. Now that is what I am honestly horrified for, because the new Ice Jade support basically makes the deck like far better than it already is. Granted, it's like only tier 3-ish here on Master Duel. And hell, even the paper game, people have tried to break it, but they just can't seem to make it work. But here in a best of 1 format, who knows what it's gonna do. And then while my opponent is comboing off here, I have no idea what I need to talk about, but I do have Exchange with the Spirit in the graveyard, so they are supercharging a lot of their stuff right now, especially with the Ishizu stuff. But my opponent is playing 60 card Witchcrafters, and he's going to end on DPE, I guess. It's either DPE or Vice Madame, which is like the other fusion. You know, I think it should have tipped me off in the first place when my opponent started playing that they are rocking the Vice Madame sleeves. Looking at it, they could or we could not see Vice Madame at all. Man, that was disappointing. I'm gonna check your build after this recording, but we take wins like this where we can get them. We move on to the next duel. On the die roll, and let's see how hard I can combo off here. Opponent with a smooth, say smooth, 37, so it's a 42 card deck. We don't have much in the way of chicanery here, so we're gonna set one called by the grave, and let's see if they use Ash Blossom in this Fusion Destiny. No, they do not. Alright, we'll just end on Phoenix Enforcer Pass, but honestly, sometimes Phoenix Enforcer Pass is like surprisingly good enough in certain occasions. So yeah, we hard through the one of, and we have 2 called by the graves here. We'll actually set both. I don't see why not. And then we have Pancratops for later. So yeah, this is one of the brick hands this deck is capable of producing. But you know, we still ended on a surprisingly decent board. Oh, he's going to. Oh my god, he's going to. Oh my god. So he's going to, yeah, evenly matched us. We're gonna save DPE here, so that we can fizzle the evenly matched. So we'll just be down to 1 card. There we go. Of note, or rather, the lesson to learn here: don't leave anything. Don't destroy. I mean, the evenly matched, or else you'll end up banishing your whole field. Some of my opponents learned that the hard way. So let's see here. All right, he used evenly matched. Let's see what kind of deck our opponent is on. Ooh, somebody's using the Blackwing structure deck. What does this guy do? Phantom Glimmer. Normal summon, add a card that mentions a Blackwing dragon from deck to hand, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's a Stratos. I'm not sure how hard they can combo off from here. Tribute a monster, he can make a Glimmer token. Then he can only synchro summon when he does his thing. He can tribute any monster, right? Alright, he can tribute any monster. Let's see how hard he can pop off first. We have Called by the Grave at the ready. If there's anything I know about Blackwings is they use their graveyard a lot. So let's see how hard they're gonna go here. Unless this isn't like the structure deck and it's just like what modern. Oh my god, it is from the structure deck. Yep, I saw Vayu. Yeah, no, Vata. Yeah, the Blackwing with pants. You can throw a special summon. You can special summon during the main phase and discard on the field to the graveyard along with one or more black. Let's just pop up the whole thing. So the total is equals 8, and then they can synchro summon. This is already a tuner, so this is definitely just bait. Because if the Foolish Burial doesn't succeed, he can just like hard synchro summon right here. So let's allow him to do that. I'm assuming he's going to send a Blackwing that has a graveyard effect. Yep, sending Zephyros. Okay, yep, sending actual factual Blackwing Dragon. But yeah, we're going to get rid of Zephyros now. So, even though it's just a once per duel effect, I'd rather not deal with it at all. Okay, there we go. And Sudri is okay. He's not a tuner, but he's 1400, so that's like something. Okay, he's going to use the tribute now. Okay, tributing the dragon, respectable. Is the glimmer token a tuner? Yes, it is. So he can still make a level 6 here. All right. Let's see what else he could do here. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what level 6 Blackwings are going to be good enough. But if they're like bigger than 2600, I will be quaking in my boots. But let's see here. I mean, they still have to contend with DB, which is like a threat and a half. So let's see here. Our opponent's deep in the tank at least. So to not waste any time, we'll just be right back when my opponent has made their end board. Okay, we're back, and my opponent summoned Blackwing Assault Dragon, which is an I think the retrain of the original Blackwing Dragon, and then he has Full Armor Master. And honestly, I do not like our odds here, because Full Armor Master is unaffected by artifacts, and our only option here is to basically try and get rid of Blackwing Assault Dragon here. Oh boy, I do not like our odds. He has a feather. Okay, activated effect. I guess we should like do this now. So that we can bait out the using Fog Blade. That's interesting. All right. He does realize. Does he not realize that this doesn't? It's not gonna work the way he thinks it will. Unless like he just destroys the field, in which case this is like 6,000 points of damage. Nonetheless, righty then. We're gonna use Microtops. I mean, we're just dead here. We're just gonna do the play that's being given to us here. So we'll use Microtops here. We'll destroy Fogblade because that's like the only thing, one of the few things we can do. And he still cannot activate his effects. Alright, I think we'll just skip to the next duel. Lost a Daro, and let's see what our opponent's gonna be on. He's rocking Link Sleeves, so I am already horrified. But we have an all-monster hand. But let's see how far we can... Oh, God. And we have no interaction to boot, so we're facing off against Branded. Oh boy, if I wasn't sick enough of seeing purple cards on the field, this entire archetype reminds me of it. So yeah, our opponent is going to combo off unimpeded, so I will just sit back, relax, and we will skip to my opponent's end board with Aluber Duber de Boober Duber making his appearance for the nth time for the lifespan of this game. Oh boy. Okay, we're back, and our opponent ended on a surprisingly decent board. I think Dramaturge is a negate. Yep, he's a monster negate. And then the Tax Dragon will inflict 600 points of damage for everything that we do. Mirror Jade is a non-targeting banish. Let's see what he said. I'm pretty sure the card that he said would have been branded in red. I wasn't paying attention like the entire time. Ooh, he did not add branded in red. That's interesting. So that card, that set card, just came from his hand naturally. Okay, okay, okay. Um, I'm not quite sure how hard we can pop off surprisingly well here. So we'll start by trying to bait out his shit. We'll get Microtops down, and we will literally just go into combat and hit over the Tax Dragon. Because the Tax Dragon is the one that'll kill us the quickest, not Mirror Jade here. Since we activate a lot of effects. Right? So he's allowing the Tax Dragon. Ooh, oh, that's fine. That's completely fine. That's fine. Actually, that's actually really, that's fine, surprisingly. Sure. Sure. He can die for all I care. Oh, that's a non-targeting banish. I'm actually fine with that. So he wants Tax Dragon to live. I don't know why he did it in that order. Okay. So we'll just use Miscellaneousaurus. That's fine. We'll get burned a lot for this entire combo line, but I think it's worth it. So let's see. Our goal is to get to UCD here. So let's see how far we can go without like burning ourselves to death. We already used the Mirror Jade effect, so we can safely do our shit here. Unless if a fusion synchro exceeds our link, a special summon target and effect monster on the field. Alright, we will not be doing extra deck stuff anyway. So I think we're pretty safe here. Alright. Although the Tax Dragon will be doing a lot of damage to us here. We will now special summon Soul Eating Oviraptor. Okay, that's Oviraptor. Then we'll use this. Okay, we have not normal summoned yet, so we will do our thing here. Do we have 2 dinos? No, we do not have 2 dinosaurs just yet. Alright, we need more material in the graveyard, right? Friggin'. Alright, we'll get UCT. We'll hard make him soon enough. There we go. And then we'll get Giant Rex. Yeah, because the negate only works if it's an extra deck monster. So we will not use that. Then Tax Dragon does his thing. We will destroy Oviraptor here. Then we'll not Oviraptor. We'll destroy Giant Rex. And then do we go for 3? I think we can go for 3 here. Then just book as a board after the fact. Right, I think I like that. But we should go for this first. Since this is inconsequential. There we go. Karibo. There we go. And now we have 2 dinosaurs. He will definitely not use that effect there. And then we'll just summon UCT. Because we have the 2 requisite dinos. There we go. And there we go. I think this is more than enough. Then we can even like do a couple more things here. We'll summon NXCs because we can. Since his effects are like mostly monster-based stuff, most of them resolve on the field. I think going to Baguska will shut us down just as hard. So, do we just go into access code? Now that I'm thinking about it, or we should just go into Dolka and try to shut down all this shit. Yeah, Tax Dragon. Yeah. We should just go into Dolka. There we go. And this will make it really hard for him to move forward too much. Alright. And there we go. I think this is a decent enough board. And we will go into his turn with his Dramaturge not being able to do much. Alright. I think that's good enough. And then if he tries to do anything on my turn, no, we can actually allow that. I said we can actually allow it, not that we can. Alright, now he's getting branded in red. And also good to know that the set card was an infinite impermanence, not branded in red. No wonder he just said it straight. Okay, he's just going to try to attack here. He's going to go into combat, so we will do everything in our combat step. Of note, Dolka is not once per turn, not even once per chain. So let's see how hard we can go here. This will definitely do some things. Okay, he will allow it. That is interesting. All right, there we go. Set everything, and then Baby Ceratosaurus will do its thing. There we go. Yep, using branded in red. That's completely fine. Yep. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just use Dolga in case they do any monster-based effects. The spells can like resolve for all I care, because the more dangerous part is them fusion climbing into the stuff that they need. Ooh, I think he's going to chain block here, so he will allow the Chimera will resolve, and then once the Chimera resolves, the tragedy, rather, once the Chimera resolves, tragedy will be. Oh, yeah, that's actually really smart of him. We'll just get another baby Sarosaurus then, because he will definitely be more tempted to pop that compared to, or rather, he will not be tempted to pop that compared to whatever it is I'm gonna do here. Right, so we chain block 3 times. Dramaturge, yeah, he can special summon it. I think we're like forced here. Dolka will do his thing. He will negate Dramaturge from entering the fray, so that's fine. And then Tragedy will do his thing. Okay, searching a Luberduber. Alright, then Chimera. I'm assuming, yep, he pops UCT, but we still have enough material in the graveyard, so I think that's fine. I think he's choosing like additional targets. He could just pop Dolka. Yep, that's about what I expected. Right, and then he drew one off of that. Cool. And then, yeah, he has not normal summoned the entire time. So, yeah, my opponent will now proceed to combo off here again. He'll definitely try to recycle Bitter Jade in one way or another, so we will be back either at the end of the duel or if my opponent somehow messes up, which honestly I highly doubt. This is fucking branded of all things. Okay, we're back, and he ended on surprisingly decent board, but he didn't put Labellion to attack with, knowing that I barely have anything here. Ready then? Linkaribo doing that to 0. So we fog 1 attacker. Then Aluber, sure. I think we live at 200. Okay then. I think we stand a chance here. I think we stand a chance, unless like my opponent is like thinking of something I'm not, which is also a possibility. But we shall see. Right, we draw a card. Fossil Dig is exactly what I'm looking for here, unless he has like Ash Blossom or something. Alright, Fossil Dig will get Miscellaneousaurus so that our UCT will be protected. Yep, using branded in red, that's about what I expected. Yep, getting Comedy, alright, so he can try, he has a negation. Oh boy. But I won't be targeting his shit anyway, because UCT does not target. So, let's see here. He does have a Banish at the ready, unless like he uses like any of his face downs as material here. Yep, he uses the other Bitter Jade, so he has 2 Bitter Jade in his build. Right, getting another Tax Dragon down. So any move we do at this point will basically kill us. Oh boy, that was I did not expect that one to roll the way it did. Yeah, not even being highlighted at this point because the game knows that if I do anything, it will basically burn me to death. So yeah, good on you, opponents. So I will go out on my own terms. I will normal summon Miscellaneousaurus and attack into Chimera here. Oh man, if I had one more turn, this duel would have ended like way differently. But yeah, good game, opponent. We move on to the next duel. I lost the Daro, but my opponent is making me go first, so this is definitely an OTK deck. We have a decent hand. We have the Miscellaneousaurus start, and then we go into Baby Ceratosaurus, and then we cycle the babies in and out of the graveyard here. All right. So this is exactly full combo because I don't think we will end on too powerful of a board because we don't have the other stuff that we need. So yeah, if you haven't seen this line, you're gonna see it now. So the usual Miscellaneousaurus to summon the summon that, and then we do this. Okay, that's that, and we have not normal summoned, so we will use our normal summon on the other baby Ceratosaurus here, since we already have Giant Rex in our hand. And then we'll normal summon baby Ceratosaurus, and then Oviraptor here will destroy the baby Ceratosaurus. And yeah, this part of the combo line is something that you've already seen a lot of dinosaur combo decks do. Then we'll get the other baby Ceratosaurus, and then baby Ceratosaurus, remember, is not once per turn. Oh wait, I should have gotten... Oh yeah, that was a mistake on my part. That was a punt. I should have gotten Scraptor by that point. But I think we're still fine here. We'll just go into link lines. Lots of link lines. There we go. We're just not going to go into the scrap line because why not? I don't. Oh my god. So the board ended up being way worse than I thought. Oh my god. Because I screwed up there. I should have gone for the Scraptor. Oh boy. But you know, we make it work. We make it work around these parts. Alright. So we've got double evolution pill going. We'll banish Giant Rex and we will banish the Linkaribo. There we go. Okay. And then we'll summon UCT. Okay, I think we're still fine. Honestly, we're still fine. We are still fine. Then we'll get Giant Rex into rotation. There we go. And finally, cherry on top, the Verts McGurts. I almost misclicked there. Oh my god, that would have been very costly. Destroy Phoenix Aurora, so we use the one in hand, and then we'll use Denier. There we go. And then there you go, DP. Sorry. Alright, so we have 30 points of interaction, surprisingly, because we can use IP Masquerena here to link summon into whatever we need. Alright, cool. Not as powerful, not as powerful a board as I would have hoped, because I screwed up the when I was cycling through all of the babies. But that's pretty. This is a pretty decent board, all things considered. And my opponent did not have any interaction, so let's see what they do here. Of note, their name is DD, so they could be a DDD combo player, or you know, whatever variant of DDDs there are. Like so many variants, but they end on only like 1 or 2 negates plus some form of interaction using Deus Machina or whatever his name is. It's an Xyz monster that uses any of their other DDDs as Xyz material. It's basically their own version of Dingirsu, but they have to work super hard for it, surprisingly. So while my opponent is deep in the tank, we will skip ahead to the next interesting point. Okay, we're back, and my opponent just lava golemed away my DPE and what the hell? He lava golemed away DPE and destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Wait, how did he... No, yeah, right, that's correct. I was thinking of the other monster. What was his name? Raw Sphere mode. There we go. Okay, so my opponent's Go Second sensibilities are now making sense, but if they don't do anything here, I think now would be a good time to do it like this. We're going to summon Nightmare Unicorn, and then we will actually use the Lava Golem they gave us. Yeah. We'll use the lava golem they gave us. We'll use IP Masquerena as 2 materials. There we go. And then we'll use Nightmare Unicorn here. And then, as unfortunate as this sounds, we will actually have to discard the double evolution pill. We'll just use Access Code Talker to try and finish our opponent off here. We'll shuffle the one in the middle. There we go. That's main one. And end phase. Alright, cool. If we go into Access Code Talker, this will actually be far less damage. Oh boy, that is not Gucci at all. We should go into the link lines. We can actually go into the link lines a lot harder. Because of we have oh, we already do have a really good link line here. Do we just go for broke? We could, but I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you know what? let's go for broke. Nightmare Unicorn, yes, that's 3 materials, and then use Giant Rex. Alright, this is an extremely simplified board state, but let's just hope that it's more enough to get us there. Alright, access code, then you do his thing, and use Unicorn as a material. Alright, this is 5,800 so far. Since Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer was unfortunately tributed away, I think, and we have absolutely no way of recycling him now. I think we should do it like this. All right, since we have one of our malicious in the deck still, I think we can go for Appaloosa here. Oh, target one. We're saying, inflict damage. So take damage equal to half his attack, then inflict equal to the damage it took. Alright, what's half of 5,300? Probably somewhere in the 50s. I cannot do math here. Ooh, trap trick. Alright, cool. It can be activated this turn. Sure. So this is, burn. Okay, go second burn. Okay, opponent, I am interested in whatever it is you're selling me. I'm pretty sure he's going to set another one of Bad Luck Blast. But let's see what other normal trap burn spell he could have here. Alright, Waboku. Alright, cool. So we can just like destroy Waboku here. Alright, 2,600, sure. There we go. I'll summon that. Then Waboku can be activated this turn. Yep. Alright. So we will not go into combat, because it's just not worth it. And then we'll use Denier. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Makes perfect sense to me. There we go. So okay. I think it's actually safe to normal summon. It's actually safe to normal summon Maxi here, because I highly doubt our opponent will actually be doing any card became a fusion material warrior. Wait, this is in the banish pile, right? Yeah, this is the one in the banish pile. Yeah, we'll return that one. Yep, right, and then we'll normal summon Maxi. Oh my god, then we go into Appaloosa. No, we will not use it as a material. Then 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. For material Appaloosa. We could set it there, or we could set it here. We'll actually set it here because for style points. I don't know. So this is a 3,200 Appaloosa, and then we can keep going further, so that we can officially kill our opponent next turn, if even. So yeah, set malicious to attack, and we pass the turn back to our opponent here. Alright, 2 cards in hand. If it's Raw Sphere mode, we are definitely boned. But if it's another Lava Golem, we are also definitely boned, because he will definitely find ways to use Lava Golem to his advantage here. By either bouncing it back to hand, or you know, he could also have a kaiju. Alright, Lightning Storm is just about what I expected. So this duel will be a slower slog than I expected. So we will be back at the I don't even know if I have a win con at this point. I guess we can still rely on the plethora of really good main deck monsters that we have, but set 2 and pass. So let's see what else our opponent could do here. But yeah, okay, that's about exact. That's about what I expected. All right. So we could still go into some of our extra deck stuff here. All right. I did not expect we can get this far. All right. We'll use Fossil Dig. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Opponent is thinking about it. All right. We don't have a lot of options at this point, so we'll just go for the scrap line. Alright. Alright, what do you have, opponent? Nothing yet. So let's see if we can make something out of it. Alright. What do you have, opponent? Do you have anything for us here? You are down on empty, and so am I. Let's see what you got. Alright. We'll use Scraptor's effect. I am itchy. I need to scratch. There we go. Alright, do you have something for this? Priority has passed back, and it seems they have something, but we don't know what that something is. Alright, Scraptor is fine if it does its thing. We add a scrap card. Alright, we go for Chimera here, which will act as a revival effect. Let's see. Alright, Chimera, normal summon, well, extra normal, and then we'll revive the Scraptor. Alright, what else you got? What else you got? Let's see. Alright, using Trap Trick again. Right, let's see what you got here. We should just, well, I was gonna say we could go into Lagia, but it needs 2 dinosaurs. So I think we should just go into Baguska and then go into Zeus. Right, for each card in hand and each card they control. That's fine. I only take 200, a measly 200, a small price to pay for whatever it is I'm gonna do here. All right. So we can just summon. Ooh, he's using Ring of Destruction. All right. And it can be used this turn. All right. Cool. So you will summon Scraptor to attack. Will you use Ring of Destruction now? All right. Not yet. Could go for Abyssal. I mean, we should just go into Baguska. Then we try to aim for Zeus here, because we literally have no other options. Oh my god. Going to Baguska, then we just go into attack. Yeah, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Cannot target with card effects. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright. Ooh, does that mean Baguska is our way out? Interesting. Baguska could very well be our way out of here. Because Ring of Destruction needs to target, right? Yeah. And it cannot be destroyed and it cannot be targeted. I think we just found her out. Alright, let's see if our opponent can deal with Baguska, of all things. I did not expect Baguska to be a goddamn win con in this like current board state, but here we are, I guess. He can't be targeted, he can't be destroyed, because he's a sleepy-ass drunkard and whatnot. Raffion, alright. I will take... what is this, 14? That's around 1400, if I remember correctly. Alright. Cool. That's 1400, sure. Oh, I take a full 21. Interesting. Take no battles. Inflict damage equal to the attack. Alright, cool. So we have Ash Blossom here. Activate or resolve a card effect. That's fine. We will detach 1. There we go. And then I think we should just outlast Raffion here. Yeah, we'll remain in attack and we'll just we'll just set Ash Blossom here. Since we can't profitably attack anyway, that's completely fine. He is down to 1 card, so let's see what else he's gonna do here, if even. Alright, so Raffion will shuffle itself back into the deck, and then he has Ring of Destruction, but Ash Blossom has 0 attack. Alright, cool. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Draw phase. Oh, Lost World. Oh, that would have been useful a couple of turns ago. Alright, and then Baguska will detach his final material, and then he will destroy himself next turn. Alright, we go into combat, and we'll just swing in with Baguska for the final time before he destroys himself. Alright, 1150, and I'm down to 1050, so there's that. Right, we do have outs, because we still have a plethora of main deck boss monsters. Pancratops is a thing. The other UCT, my lips are feeling really dry right now. Alright, that's exactly what I was looking for, Pancratops. We could tribute them off, but I think it's safer to essentially play it safe for now. Alright. So we will keep passing back and forth here until my opponent does something. But the more we delay, the more that my opponent could potentially draw into an out. Oh boy. Or, you know, we could just normal summon, or rather we could normal set another one of our low-level dinosaurs, if any. Alright, cool. Setting a Raffion against an Ash Blossom that has like 0 attack, so I will not be taking any damage from this one, so that's something. Alright, cool. So we will be staring at each other for a while until somebody does something more interesting than this. So yeah, we will skip to the next interesting point. Oh boy, I cannot English today. Okay, we're back, and my opponent somehow managed to lava golem away my two monsters. I was setting up for normal summon Pankatops, but now I think we're going to get secret barrel to test. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, oh, 800. He's a couple hundred off, but I don't know. I think we're pretty much dead here, so let's see what's gonna happen. So we're going to use Call by the Grave on the other lava golem that we managed to get rid of at least. So let's see what our opponent has, if our opponent has anything to say about that. All right, cool. Easily get resolve. Yeah, and before Called by the Grave leaves the field, Secret Barrel will have seen it. So yeah, 800 damage. We are down to 250, which is surprisingly dangerous. He could just use Ring of Destruction here. He has been he has sandbagged it for a while, or Lava Golem. Oh, his effect will not trigger because of I negated it with Called by the Grave. Right. He would be surprised to know that Called by the Grave lasts until my turn. All right, unless he has something here. He could just use Ring of Destruction right now, which is also a possibility, because he could not use it last turn because of Baguska, because Baguska could not be targeted. Right. Opponent, use Ring of Destruction now or forever hold your peace. Opponent. There we go. What is this? Dimension wall. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I take the damage instead. Cool. He did not use Ring of Destruction on his own Lava Golem. Yep. That's about what I expected out of a burn player. But yeah, I've been facing a lot of burn here in High Gold, which is surprisingly interesting. I guess because nobody is really prepared to go against it because of high ranking stuff is like mostly monster based, so a lot of the lower ranking stuff rely more heavily on back row. So yeah, that's really fascinating to see. But yeah, I think that's all the time that I have for this recording, unfortunately. So no end screen this time because what else am I gonna say? This is Dinosaurs. It performed about how I expected it to. I don't really miss the one terraforming, although because of all of the back row based decks that I face in this recording, I think having at least one feather duster would do just fine. But on the other hand, once I like break into platinum, I think it will not be necessary anymore. Having the three Pankatops makes the deck more flexible, whether you go first or go second. So yeah, we're gonna cut it here. And if you like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share it among your friends. And until next time, toodles.